How's it going, guys? Anxious Cynic here for the first uploaded video of 2019. Happy New Year to everyone. We did host a little live stream on New Year's Day, I think, which was pretty cool. But as far as an actual uploaded video, I wanted to do this. I actually just recently started thinking about this and figured out what I wanted to do. But I figured now was the best time to go ahead and tackle this subject because it's something that I've talked about before on the channel. If you recall, some time ago I uploaded a video talking about, what I'm doing, the future of the channel, the financial stability aspect of it, and what I needed to focus on in life and things like that. And many of you probably are aware of how the content on the channel has changed a little bit, or not been as regular and things like that as a result. And that's been pretty much the shift that has taken place since then. And throughout this time I've been obviously thinking of what the channel is and where it's going and what I want to do and all these kinds of things. And I wanted to begin 2019 with a new direction. I feel like it all just kind of came together at the same time. Like I just kind of feel like right now is the right time to do it, and I'm kind of just in my head and in my mind and everything. I just feel like we've gotten to the point where it's time. Like I just kind of feel it. So what I'm wanting to do is try to take the channel back to its roots a bit and explore some new ideas that I have. So I'm going to be trying to do some more gaming content, maybe more commentary type content, and just any general idea for what I have for the future of the channel and like what I want to do, and just explore different types of content and explore my personality more, how I want to express myself artistically and in my videos and on the channel, and how I want to be represented on YouTube. One thing that I have done, I actually started it last year and I haven't really talked about it. I did kind of show it on my Discord server a little bit, but I haven't really officially announced it. I haven't been that active on it, but I started a website. It's essentially a blog. I don't really know like how active I'll be on it. I've done several posts on it already, but it's called videogamefilmmaker.com, and it's kind of about just like sharing information and tips and kind of my perspective on video game filmmaking, which is machinima and animation and pretty much anything, video game commentary, let's plays, whatever, live streaming. Everyone who makes videos, not everyone is a filmmaker, but it all kind of falls into the same category of people who are into gaming and they're also into filmmaking in some way. They like making videos, and I wanted to make a website that was kind of dedicated to that and talk about it in a place where I can kind of just share my thoughts on that subject and the surrounding subjects around it. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to make more use of that, and if you guys find it interesting, if you want to go check it out, I'll have a link in the description for the website. Like I said, it's just videogamefilmmaker.com, and one of the things that I've dabbled in is writing reviews for other things that I've seen, like other videos or trailers, movies, whatever. I haven't really gotten too far into it, but that's something I've always considered doing with it. So, maybe I'll try to do more of that stuff, and if there's good stuff coming out of the community, maybe some of that could be featured there. Don't know. It's all up in the air, it's just something I did to try and see where I could take it. But anyway, that kind of brings us to the ultimate point of this video and why this update is probably going to be one of the more significant ones that I've done, especially for most of the subscriber base at this point. And that is, I am going to be ending the Mine-imator content on the channel. When I started making Mine-imator tutorials, it was something that I did because I found the software intriguing and interesting, and I wanted to make tutorials that I would want to see from other people. The thing is, Mine-imator is a pretty basic software. There are some people who push its limits and are able to do things, and I've dabbled with using it, kind of beyond Minecraft animation and stuff a little bit as well. But as far as the basic mechanics of the program, it's pretty simple, and ultimately, I accomplished what I really wanted to accomplish by just doing the beginner's guide series, or I did a couple of them, updated version more recently, and then I've just done other tutorials that people asked me to do, or little nifty tricks that I thought would be helpful for people and things like that. And while I could continue that, I just feel like I kind of served the purpose that I wanted to serve for the software, and then also with the direction that I want to take this channel in. If I want to do more gaming or commentary or just any other kind of videos that don't have anything to do with Mine-imator or Minecraft animation, whatever, you know, I just feel like I need to be able to focus on that stuff if I really want to pursue that. And I don't know, you know, if it'll necessarily be good for the channel for me to do this, but there's only so far you can go with tutorials, and especially a software like Mine-imator. It's very niche, and you know, like I said, I kind of feel like I've done what I wanted to do with it, and there's other things that I want to do, and I just need to be able to focus on those things. Now, that doesn't mean that I won't be active in the community in any way. I will be, obviously, in the Discord server that I have, and possibly, you know, in the Mine-imator forums and things like that. It's not that I won't be using the software. I still will have the Box Spring Animations channel going if you want to check that out if you haven't already. There may still be things that I'll post on this channel in terms of Minecraft animations and stuff. I haven't quite figured that out yet, but for the most part, if not entirely, all of my Minecraft animation and Mine-imator content, as far as, you know, what I make with the Mine-imator, will be going on the Box Spring Animations channel. And as far as like tutorials, tips, things like that, I haven't really determined that yet. There's a chance that I will try to find some way to host things like that if and when I ever do that, but it'll mostly just be me communicating with the community via the Discord server, you know, answering questions, things like that. And then of course there comes the question of the compilation, and I have to say the compilation is going to be ending as well. However, if I do continue it, if we do continue hosting challenges for animation or like wallpapers and things like that, all of that will most likely just be handled through the Discord server. If the compilation is going to be done in the future in the way that it has been, like where it's a video compilation of everyone's animations, then there's a chance I will host it on the Box Spring Animations channel again. Or somehow, if it became necessary, or, you know, I found it to be a good idea, I might make another channel for that stuff. But again, it's not so much about where it goes, what home it has. It's more about my focus and my ability to concentrate on the things that I want to do. So yeah, like there probably won't be much going on in that regard. But again, if there is, it will most likely be on the Discord server and or the Box Spring Animations channel. And or maybe I'll incorporate it with the website, the videogamefilmmaker.com site, and maybe make posts about it or whatever. One of the things that I've always been dragged down about with the compilation is that I felt like it wasn't really giving back enough. Like early on, it was kind of doing it and I was happy with it, but as it has progressed, it's kind of just, there's too much distance there, you know, like I'm just kind of announcing themes and some people are making animations for it and then it goes up and that's kind of it. It's not really doing much else besides giving people topics to practice with, but then some people, you know, don't like the themes and things like that, so it's kind of not really, it's just not doing what I wanted to do. If I had the time and could dedicate to reviewing all the submissions and kind of giving tips and tricks, that doesn't really lend itself to making the compilation video, but it would give back more. So it's always this kind of weird balance that I just haven't been able to strike with it. And again, since I'm wanting to sort of shift the focus of the content that I make, it's just not really in the cards for me to try and dedicate that much time and energy to developing it into something that I feel like it should be. Now, as far as the current challenge that's running right now with the electric shock theme, that's going to be the first one that goes into this new format, whatever it is I decide to do, whether it's on the Discord server or it gets posted on the Box Spring Animations channel. I'm not really sure. If you guys have opinions, feel free to chime in. I can't really promise that, you know, I'll be able to do anything that's suggested, but if you have ideas, I'm very open to hearing them. But that will be the first one. So like if you're in the Discord server, then keep an eye out for it. I might post it that way. But that's probably where any updates will be posted if you want to follow there and see what's going on. And of course, like I said, participate in anything that may be going down in the future. I do want to touch on though that I don't really know how this comes off to you guys, how you feel about it. But for me personally, it is kind of a bittersweet thing. Like it may seem like maybe I'm doing it for no reason or something. I don't know. I really don't know how most people will react to this news. But It's one of those things like, you know, this channel, I've done it for some time. A lot of you may not be aware. If you go back and look at my old backlog of videos, it's mostly just gaming content. I started this channel as a gaming commentary channel, and I always had aspirations for doing other things, you know, other types of videos and commentary on things, whatever, just sharing my thoughts and whatnot. And then, you know, I kind of just happened on to Mine-imator, and then I just decided to do these tutorials, and it kind of took off from there. So the Mine-imator tutorials and Mine-imator as a software has been such a shift in the channel content wise, and then for me personally, as those are the videos that first started really getting traction in terms of getting active viewership and comments on the videos and things like that. So it's something I decided to dedicate myself to and focus on for a while to see where it could go, and to, you know, it's enjoyable to help people and to see a lot of kids who want to get into filmmaking and animation just like I did when I was younger, and to be able to help them do that and to encourage that behavior. So to say goodbye to all that and you know, I'm not going to do it anymore and stuff, it is kind of a bittersweet experience, and I've dabbled in trying to taper off of it a bit here and there, and I've always been reluctant to just step away from it because I enjoy it. You know, I do enjoy making the tutorials and getting people's feedback and helping people. But like I said, to pursue my own interests and to do the things that I want to do and fulfill my aspirations for my channel, I don't think I can really balance the two anymore. I gotta try to go the way I want to go. So I imagine for a lot of the regular viewers on the channel, that may mean that you'll be unsubscribing or just not watching much of anything else that I put up in the future, which is totally fine. I respect that. I'm not going to complain or anything. You know, as far as I understand, you know, Sharpwind, as you guys know, did that little collab, whatever you want to call it, cameo thing in my last tutorial. He's still seems to be going strong with the tutorial stuff, so if for whatever reason you're not subscribed to him, feel free to go and check him out. And, you know, I'm not really sure if anyone else is actively doing tutorials in the Mine-imator community, so that's the only person I can think to shout out right now. But yeah, go check him out for your future Mine-imator needs. And if you want to get help from me or whatever, then I'll probably be in the Discord. One last note about the Discord for anyone who's been a trooper and stuck through this video this long. I'm probably going to be purging my friends list on there, because I've added pretty much anybody who has sent me a friends request. I added on there because it was just, you know, I didn't really care. But since I'm going to be shifting my focus for the channel and things, I'm going to be distancing myself a little bit from the one-on-one help interaction stuff, if that makes sense. That doesn't mean I won't be helping, of course, but it'll be in the Discord server. Like, you can tag me if you need to get my attention and ask questions or whatever, but I can't really juggle all these things, plus individuals contacting me on DMs and stuff, asking specific questions or just hitting me up for whatever reason. So if you're on my Discord friends list and you get axed off of there, then it's nothing personal. Doesn't mean that I don't like you or anything. It just means that you're just getting caught up in the purge of, you know, I'm just gonna have like a small group of people that I interact with regularly, or whatever the criteria may end up being, and I'm just gonna be clearing it out to avoid the distractions. That's pretty much all it is. So that's it, guys. You know, like I said, it's kind of a bittersweet announcement, but I'm excited for the future for my dead channel. So thanks for watching. Thanks for all your support, you know, up to now, in the future, whatever it is you decide to do. And I'll see ya soon.